Your mind. Every man's greatest weapon, capable of conquering the reality around him. So why does it feel like an enemy? Welcome to the hero's journey, a path of self-discovery, riddled with desire, mistakes, and temptation, and one which, if conducted with discipline, strength, and focus, unveils to the hero the treasure that lies in the wellspring of their mind, or as I like to call it, the echo of God. The subconscious mind is often overlooked, underestimated, yet it is from there that we shape our reality. The duty of the hero, if they want to triumph against the beast inside, is to travel into the deepest realms of their consciousness. They must traverse the labyrinth of their thoughts, their dreams, their fears. Delve into the underworld, undistracted, unsoiled by the clamor and chaos that will try to sink their ship. In the mist, the hero recognizes the ineffable magnitude of their mind. Since it is a reflection of the universe, it is just as infinite. You can sail forever in any direction. There is no end. And in the mist are the hints of all possibilities. The past, the present, the future, summoning themselves to taunt you. These are the sirens of your fears, your hopes, your desires. They all bear the potential to shape your world, to mold your destiny, if you know how to triumph. But the individual who goes through life, oblivious to the untapped power within, has not realized that their mind is the beacon. They do not believe that they are Prometheus. They simply focus on the external world, comparing themselves to others, feeling inadequate, exhausted, purposeless. They think the mind is a repository of memories, a machine for thoughts, because they have never sailed through the mist to find the philosopher's stone. They have yet to realize that they are capable of transmuting thoughts from negative to positive, a change that becomes tangible. When you are in line with your highest self, a seemingly frustrating event will not bother you. You are able to rise higher, like a falcon who sees that a small momentary trouble is insignificant. It may even be of service to you despite your inability to see exactly how God is rearranging the cosmos to fulfill the believer's dreams. Meanwhile, the angry man who has not found his wings will honk his horn and yell. He will want to throw his phone out the window. He will furiously say mean things he regrets. This is because he is unable to rise above the moment and gain perspective. He is trapped in his faithless maze of stress frustration. That is why you must look inward, truly find yourself, and learn to break free from the invisible bondage of this external matrix, so that you are no longer a consumerist slave, but rather a disciple on the journey towards self-mastery, a hero who is emancipating himself from the puppet strings that have held him up in the lie of who he thought he was supposed to be, rather than who he decides to be. This is why they say that the mind is everything, because what you think, you become. That is where the importance of meditation comes in. That is how you learn to enter the raging storm and calm the ocean waters. By trying to fight the violent agitation, you will fail. By trying to control the tempest, you will drown in it. It will frustrate you, and you may want to quit what initially appears to be an impossible task. But to delve into the darkness successfully, you must first learn how to allow the intrusive thoughts to wash over you. Do not wrestle them. Embrace them. They are your shadow trying to communicate with you. And the more you ignore them, battle their bombardment, the stronger they become and the more you will suffer. Once you have done this practice a few days in a row, you will gradually see an improvement in your ability to untangle the vines of your unconscious jungle. You will become more confident each time as you see that you are indeed capable of making your way deeper inside, toward the silent unifying field that connects us all. And once you finally manage to find true stillness, this is where the magic happens. This is where you can begin to give your unconscious mind orders. This is where you can begin to visualize the reality that you'd like to actualize in the material world. By confronting your shadow, you are learning who you truly are, and therefore you have a base from which to grow and expand. This is what I'd like to change or become. See these changes. Feel how much better your life has become once you have manifested these changes. This is how you begin to change the world around you. It begins on the inside. Alchemize the inner world and watch the outer world transform. As within, so without. The most important part, once you have learned how to summon the visions of a better reality for yourself, is to learn how to let go of all your attachments. What do I mean by this? If you are too attached to a person you'd like to seduce, or are too desperate to get a job that you know is perfect for you, your energy will work against you. See, how you feel is the frequency at which your energy vibrates. That means that if you are too eager for something to happen, chances are your energy is pushing it away instead of attracting it. You may think that fixating on your desire is what actualizes it, but realize that you are only prolonging your suffering by doing this. What you chase, you repel. And by obsessing over something you cannot grasp, you will continue to suffer. By reflecting honestly on your attachments and recognizing this phenomenon of suffering, you must see that the only way to free yourself is by truly letting go. I don't mean letting go in order to get that to which you are attached. That is pretending to let go, a false freedom. Your suffering will be the same. No, you must truly let go of these limerances, these objects of desire, these illusions, and learn how to be fully present in the now. And deep down, what prevents you from letting go is your fear that if you let go, you won't attain your object of desire. This is the hardest part, and yet it is the easiest. Once you are able to recognize this knot in your mind, you can undo it. You can finally be honest with yourself. You can finally say, I will fully let go of this fixation that has only harmed me. And even though my monkey mind yearns for this, my higher self has always known that this is right. And you will succeed in dropping it. Because if you can hold on to something, you can let it go. And by doing so, you will feel so free for the first time since you can remember. Like a child, unburdened by societal expectations, roaming the world with soulful buoyancy, you too can laugh at how silly you have been, wasting so much time and energy on things that never served you. Your heart is lighter and your mind is more liberated. And now you can focus your energies on new expansion. You aren't held back anymore. You can focus on your goals with tenfold focus. You can meditate with much more ease. You are able to be present with the people around you without feeling that previous frustration of living in a world that caused more friction than flow. You are in harmony with your highest self. And as you have expanded your mind, it is imperative to focus on what you feed your mind moving forward. Because just as your body needs nutritious food, your mind requires healthy content. But what does that mean? Everybody knows about body nutrition, but few take care of their mind's nutrition. Picture your mind as a stomach. The content you consume, the thoughts you cultivate, the emotions you entertain, they all get digested. Just as some foods give you stomach aches, make you tired, increase inflammation or cholesterol. The same goes with what you consume with your eyes and ears. What is your daily diet of information? The news you watch, the books you read, the social media feeds you scroll through. These are all feeding your mind. But are they nutritious? Are they enriching your mind? Or are they simply empty calories, devoid of any real substance? Are you taking in knowledge and positivity? Or are you digesting harmful content that produces anxiety and restlessness? The endless scrolling, the barrage of negativity, the mindless consumption of shallow content, it's the equivalent of feeding your body a constant diet of junk food. One of the biggest detriments to the male's mind, for example, is pornography, an isolating addiction that ruins your balance with reality. Semen retention, in this journey for self-mastery, is a game changer for anyone who wants to become stronger mentally, while also becoming magnetic and healthy in their mind. So focus on what you take in. If it doesn't nourish you, doesn't help you grow or thrive, try to wean it out of your daily intake. If that means deleting apps that waste your day, or remind you of somebody that is holding you back, then do it. Destroy anything that prevents you from becoming the master. Because if you are comparing yourself to everyone around you, for example, you will think yourself as many negative things, instead of allowing yourself to exist in the perfect now. Unrealistic standards are the most common hindrance. This part of your journey is about discernment. It's about recognizing that your mind, just like your body, deserves the best possible nourishment. It's about understanding that what you consume mentally can have just as much impact on your well-being as what you consume physically. Be conscious of what you watch, what you read. Be aware of what others make you feel, and decide for yourself if it moves you forward or holds you back. Remember, your mind is a garden. The seeds you plant today will determine the harvest you reap tomorrow. So choose wisely, as it is you who chooses. If you liked this video or learned anything from it, it would be a tremendous help if you'd like it and subscribe to my channel, as it is new. This will help me reach more people and build a community of like-minded individuals. Thank you so much.